Alright. Let's rest. The nightmare again. Will it be different this time? Who are you? Show yourself! That felt surreal. These reoccurring dreams are leading my thoughts to dark places. Hey, ever hear of knocking before you enter? If you need a place to relax, just drop by. Just don't step on my underwear or put your sharp gear on my table, though. You can even pump some iron while you're here. Just really particular, though. Dang. There's gotta be a quest here somewhere. Let me talk to her. You look tired, lass. Have some hot water. It's on the house. How kind. Thanks, Helga. I'm not one for bad customer service. I was actually wondering whether you'd like to switch rooms with Ma Holram. He'd be much more suitable in the storage room. I've already spruced the room up. It's quite cozy now. You have managed the space just fine. By the way, since you've been receiving more packages, I upgraded your locker. It's the least I could after what you've been through for us. So how's your journey going? Isabel escaped me, but I managed to rescue King Alder. You what? I'm not surprised that bloody sewer rat managed to evade you again. She is a slippery one after all. But did you say you found the king? We dwarves had faith that he could be found, but truth be told, many of us believed that he had probably succumbed by now. He was a captive of the Green Flame. He's recovering at Arden's Manor now. This news is truly unbelievable. A fine thing you did there. Till everybody finds out he has no legs. I think I was supposed to go this way. Lyric, what's wrong? I talked to Volsung as you asked. His key is gone. He suspects Isabel stole it before she escaped Delarge. That I must reconsider Lanville's plan. I'm still willing to do this expedition with him. Our first priority must be to find Isabel and retrieve those keys. We cannot risk the Green Flame gaining control of the Nibelung. While you and Lanville attend to that, I will focus on weeding out any aid Isabel may have received here. With our combined efforts, Isabel will not get far. Let us hope that is so. She has proven to be a cunning adversary. I have wizened to her trickery. My guardians are at your command. Go and stop her. Uh, t- t- t-
Aha!
this doesn't bode well. I've never seen anything like it. What shall we do? If even your knowledge of hedge magic fails these patients, I fear no one can help them. Ah, can I help you? What's wrong with these patients? They returned to us from the surface. We soon realized their unusual injuries had left them stricken with a rare disease. I've utilized the full extent of my medical knowledge here. But I'm afraid I have no cure for their afflictions. These men suffer from wraith poisoning. I have fought many a wraith in my trips to the surface, but have never contracted this. Few are susceptible to this side effect of making contact with wraiths. Furthermore, it only occurs when deep wounds have been inflicted. Unfortunately, there is little to no modern research on this topic to inform my own studies. If only we could consult the ancient archons. They must have shared knowledge of how to treat such ailments. What I wouldn't give to be in my old study in Sylvia. Perhaps I'd be fortunate enough to find a dusty old tome containing the cure we seek. Alas, we know no such luxury here. The matriarch awaits you. Please follow me. Uh, Avelia Lyric, I am happy you came. The honor is all mine, matriarch. I have been informed of your presence and the amazing deeds you've worked in service to our collective survival. I want to take this opportunity to personally thank you. It pales in contrast to the great work of the Sylvani. So many owe their lives to your efforts. I will be returning to the service today. I pray my expedition does not contribute to the number of people already in your care. Departing again so soon? I sense a conflicted spirit in you. Tell me, young one, what weighs on your mind? There isn't a soul in Delararch without a troubled mind, matriarch. I'm no exception. This is different, yes. You've experienced unnatural dreams. How can you know that? The power of hedge magic has given me the privilege of an ability some would consider clairvoyance. My sleep has been plagued by dark visions for many months. They began with this Vambrace entering my possession. The craftsmanship of your Vambrace is of archonic origin. These relics must be handled carefully. Those who come into contact with such objects may awaken deeper latent talents. Do you believe these visions could be omens? The Archons had a natural skill called Sight Beyond. It allowed them to perceive fragments of future realities. When this ability manifests in mortals, it requires much divination. How did your vision make you feel? It doesn't really feel good, so. This dream is always the same. I am alone, engulfed in darkness. Then from the shadows, a ghostly blade strikes me down. In my final moments, a heavy despair overcomes me. I feel as though something very dear to me has been lost. Stand or fall, the frame of one's mind, in the face of such adversity, will shape that individual. Your heart is conflicted. filled with a hazy cloud of doubt. This is natural when faced with calls to action that may clash against your better nature. Go forward, face the darkness, but never forget who you truly are. Your words are full of wisdom, matriarch. I will bear them in mind. Unfortunately, I must leave now, as I have much to attend to. Your perk level increased. Before you depart, I have a request of you. My hedge warden said he met you at the workshop. Until recently, I have been providing Volsung aid for experiments in the construction of his golems. I ended that support when I learned he had deceived me into magicking a relic he planned to enchant with blood magic. If he has sought your cooperation in using this profane item, I'd ask that you deny him your aid. The Nazari are not motivated to help Volsung out of altruism. Please do not underestimate the obscene power of their blood magic, or the ruin it can bring. Thank you for coming here. I pray that the Oversoul may surround and protect you on the journey ahead. Well, I guess I'll listen to her. I mean, she's the one who's clairvoyant. Health. Where could she have gone off to this time? Lyric, just the lady I need to see. I was passing through. Is everything okay? I hate to be a bother, but have you seen a cat roaming about Bellararch by chance? A cat? As in your pet? My dear little Nabby usually returns by this time of night. The truth is, I haven't seen her for days. It's so unlike her. What does she look like? Well, I'm sure you'll recognize her. She's the only cat down here after all. If you manage to track down that little rascal, I'll make sure it's worth your while. I'm no pet detective, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask around. That's the spirit. You gotta get in the mind of a cat. What would you be if you had pointy ears and a tail? Sounds like you're better suited to looking for this feline. Anyway, where was she last seen? She's usually hanging out with those scoundrels in the back alley. Very unladylike if you ask me, but you might want to start there. Before that, let's go to Hilda. Do you find anything at Ice Ridge? The rumors you heard were true. I found evidence of the mass atrocities committed against the political prisoners there. We all knew this to be true in our hearts. Vindication is finally ours. There's more, though. I also found your brother. He passed before the incident, so he was not affected by the Shade King's curse. I brought this back. I thought you would want it. Bronze ring. I can't believe it. Everything you said is so overwhelming. Someday we will honor him with a proper funeral. Thank you, Lyric. I will not let my brother's death be in vain. Help me, bear witness to what you have seen. Hilda. Nothing good came out of this conflict. There is no side for me to take in this. What are you getting at? You know what you saw. I learned that the Crimson Rain was complicit in allowing the Green Flame to infiltrate Icesnare. Is this true? Lies. Dwarven lies. All of it. Perhaps, but the man who heard your brother's confession was no dwarf. He was Edini. I need to be alone with my thoughts. You've done enough for me, Lyric. Please, leave me be. Alright.
Yes?
Lyric, what brings you to my study? I am in need of your wisdom. Have you heard of an affliction called wraith poisoning? If memory serves, that is an incredibly rare but deadly disease. I heard stories about the augurs of old who fell to it after fighting wraiths conjured by the archons. Why do you ask? Some of our men have been stricken with it and are under Navira's care right now. Even Sylvani hedge magic has its limits, though. Um, okay. You may be in luck. This library contains tomes and scrolls bearing all manner of knowledge concerning the arcane arts, especially as they relate to the archons. Information concerning such maladies may be within these walls. Feel free to peruse. You know where to find me if you have any questions. How on Etheria am I going to find what I'm looking for? This is going to be like searching for a needle in a haystack. Well, I might as well start somewhere. This one looks interesting. This is unbelievable. These illustrations look just like the symptoms Naviria's patients were suffering from. I should take this to Balthazar. I think I found something. Truly? You know your way around this old library better than me, girl. Well, I'm not getting my hopes up yet. Can you decipher this text? Let's see here. Yes, this text is Old Valian? It seems this passage is about by the All-Mother. You actually found it. Something divine must be guiding you. It's an ancient account of the affliction known as wraith poisoning. It details the common symptoms, how the disease spreads, and even suggests the only known cure. So what is it? Shadow humor, a rare substance that can be extracted from a sober wraith. Once administered, the patient should experience immediate relief. How are we going to get that? Do you count any close friends amongst the sober wraiths? Not that close. You may wish to speak to someone in the North Venture Company. I would not be surprised if they carried wares of this unique nature. Oh, boy, Orgrim's beard. It's a cold night. I thought your beard's biggest benefit was keeping you warm. I don't mean to interrupt, but have you seen a cat around here? A cat, eh? Yeah. I've seen that little scoundrel skulking about. Ha! You're the one who keeps giving it table scraps. I always tell him it's a bad idea to feed the strays. She's skittish around dwarves. It's the only way she'd approach. Still won't let me hold her, though. She's not a stray. I don't see her here, though. I saw her meander off towards the shanties once. Didn't care to follow her to that wretched place myself. Why don't you take this? With a little luck, she might approach you. She might even let you pick her up. Better you than a thick dwarf. I don't see a cat. Oh, there you are. Come here, Nabi. Come on, good girl. What were you doing all the way out here? Ray is going to be so happy to see you. Right? I have a surprise for you. Someone who misses her mommy very much. You found her. You found Nabi. Give her here. This isn't my sweet Nabi. She's white. What do you mean this isn't Nabi? You said she's the only cat in Delararch. Well, apparently I was wrong. I've never even seen this stray. You should probably put her back where you found her. You don't want two cats? What? Is that? No way. Definitely matches Nabi's description. You're a little grumpy. What's up with the dress? I didn't take Nari for the type who dress up her cat. Someone's getting uppity. Is this your friend? You two make quite the pair. Too bad it's time to go back to your mother. Wait a second. You're a boy. Is that your girlfriend? No wonder you look so grumpy. You better be the right cat. Please tell me you found my sweet Nabi. Recognize this little one? Nabi, my little princess is finally back home. Yeah, about that. I think Nabi may want you to reconsider the dress. Whatever do you mean? Nabi's perfectly happy with it. I've never seen a lovelier cat. Nabi's been living in the shanties with his girlfriend, the last cat I brought here. Ridiculous. Nabi would never be caught dead with that little shanty harlot you brought back. Secondly... Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm speechless. I shouldn't ask how the little detail escaped you. I'm sure he's just happy to be back home. Well, a deal is a deal. Thank you for bringing Nabi home. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. You received the catsuit set. Nabi and I may have to revisit his wardrobe. Personally, I think he's taken a liking to being so posh.
Hey there.
Hey Nari, I'm in the market for something unusual. I'm hoping you can help me. Well now, how unusual are we talking? Nothing like that. I'm looking for something called shadow humor. Have you ever heard of it? Sounds familiar. We might have procured some from the Ghost Bazaar. If anyone knows, it'd be Maruhan. Why don't you ask him? Is he down here? I don't remember where he was. Oh, he moved. Maru, just the fox here I wanted to see. Ah, the North Ventru Company's favorite client. How may I assist you today? I'm looking for something that isn't exactly on the market. Have you heard of shadow humor? It's your lucky day, my girl. I happened to receive a bottle of this rare substance in my last deal at the Ghost Bazaar. But if you don't mind me asking, why do you need it? To save lives. The civilians are treating patients with wraith poisoning. Then you should take it to them right away. Let's see. Here it is. Do you want anything for it? Consider it a token of my gratitude. Besides, we need to look out for our own down here. Good luck to you. That was nice of him. Let's see this new outfit. Oh wait, is it in here? What? I swear it said catsuit set. Oh, there it is. Good for hunting space pirates. Was he this way? These patients will not last much longer. Navir, I have a cure. What are you talking about? This is called shadow humor, an extract taken from sober wraiths. Balthazar and I Balthazar and I found mention of it in an old tome. If the text is to be believed, it should relieve their symptoms immediately. Under normal circumstances, I would never condone such rash experimentation. However, under the circumstances, we have little choice. These men will expire within the hour if we don't do something now. Okay, Lyric, let's try it. May the Oversoul protect these brave men. Where am I? It worked! Truly remarkable. How do you feel? I'm fine. Just a little stiff from the cold. Total cessation of observed symptoms. I will have to keep you here for further observation, but I'm happy to say this patient is cured. Lyric, you've done it. I don't know how you managed to find this remedy at the final hour, no less. You have my thanks. Please accept this small token of my esteem. You received the Green Riding Hood set. Let's see it then. Oh wait, that was the carbon suit. This is the cat suit. We should probably sleep first. Alright, and when we come back, we can do this.